Okay, so right now I'm gonna change the ceiling fan. I'm gonna swap this ceiling fan with that one right there. This one right here. I don't have my recording equipment, I don't have my audio equipment, but I'm gonna try my best to explain how everything works. So as you can see, this ceiling fan is wobbly. Whenever this happens, we make sure that the plastic box which is holding this is not broken. If it's broken, then you're gonna have to switch it up with something else. So you gotta, before you start installing everything, before you start touching the box right there with the new ceiling fan, you have to make sure everything right here is in good condition. If not, you're gonna have to get a special box. And if that happens, if that's the case, then you won't be, you are gonna have to postpone the exchange of the ceiling fan. I'm gonna get my screwdriver. All the ceiling fans are the same. They're gonna have screws on the sides. So now for this, since we're not touching any circuit, so we don't have to worry about disconnecting everything. So we're just gonna inspect. We're just gonna make sure everything is good. For your safety, because I used to be an electrician, you wanna turn off the lights. So that's what we're gonna do right now. There's 2 screws in each side. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the screws?
Right there?
Yeah, these screws right here. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Okay, the screws. So you're gonna have to unscrew one. Put it in this other one. You're gonna unscrew, and always making sure to hold the ceiling fan. So now you got the screws out. You can just move it around and be able to bring it down. So this type of ceiling fan, it's a bit difficult. It takes a little more time, but these screws from the blades, they have to come out. You see them? I'm gonna take that out right now. I'm using my drill because I have a drill. If you have a drill, you can use it. If not, you can do it by hand. There's one blade. Okay, now this piece of metal that goes across is just loose. So we're still gonna be able to install the ceiling fan. On the steps, whenever you're walking with electricity, you gotta have a tester. You're gonna have to test out the electricity. It's good. This ceiling fan is gonna have screws on the side. That's the thing too, be careful with the screws. Be always careful whenever you're removing the wires. Grab a tester again, test it. White with white, green with the bare copper, black with the other black. The blue is gonna be for the light. So we're gonna remove this carefully. And just to make sure when the lights are on, when the switch is on. Take out the wire nuts. Just to double check, because you never know. You're gonna take out these wires. So the reason why it was loose in the beginning is because this screw wasn't secure all the way in. Okay. These screws that were secured to this plastic box, you want to keep it. This is how I kept all my tools. So we're gonna be using these wire nuts. If you see that all wire nuts are still good, you can still use it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Next part is all about being organized. So whenever you get all the pieces out, just make sure that you keep your area organized. If not, you're gonna be struggling trying to put everything back. All these screws, be really careful. This one's a bit tricky because you have to put everything first before installing the blades. So these blades are gonna go last. If you want the brown side to be facing down, then you put the metal facing down too as well, like this. Yeah. He wants the white one facing down. For this part, I'm gonna go really fast. I'm just gonna do with one. I'm gonna show a really quick example. You're gonna want to do it by hand. And it's gonna take you a while, but with experience, you're gonna be able to do this faster. And always keeping your area clean. We're gonna do the same process with all of them. This bracket, you're gonna want to loose this up a little bit. Well, these have 2 small cushions right here. So that's what's gonna go against the ceiling. Turn on the light. Okay, now it's good. And with the long screws that were installed before, these are special screws designed for this type of bracket. You can do it by hand, it's gonna take you a while. You go with the second one. Now the thing right here, you have to be really careful whenever you push it up because you don't wanna mess up the screw. Make sure it's tight, but not too tight because you don't wanna break the plastic. Now this is secure. That's it, you don't wanna mess with that anymore. It's this. If you have nose pliers, you can use them. Okay. 2 screws left side. These are special wire nuts. You're gonna have their own wire nuts. This is a really small one, especially for this size of wire. What does the white one goes with?
The white one.
The white one. So now you have connected the black, the power, and the 2 wires that came from the ceiling fan. They're gonna be labeled light and motor. And then you're gonna push it up. Remember what I told you about the cover? You see? You just come with the tiny screws that you took out. Always being careful because these are really tiny screws. So this is the blades. We got the screws right here. We're gonna put it right in the hole. And now that's why I was telling this one of the ceiling fans that it's gonna take the process a little longer. Make sure then tight but not too tight. Okay, that's it. You wanna do it? You wanna try?
Yeah.
Oh, let's put the light bulb in. These are the handles that you're gonna have to install. Now I'm gonna lose these screws each side and you're gonna tighten it with the screws. You can do it, you can easily do it by hand. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. Make sure it's really secure. Now for the last part, we're gonna put the handles and go on the other side. And that should do it. Now it's time to test it. We're gonna go to the light switch, turn it on. Gonna go up. There is the blades walking. That's light. Really simple. That's how you do it.